they're anchoring a lot of like the problems of the world today is because Bowie's died.
Do a list of the biggest anticipated concerts of 2026. Which I found interesting because all of them, I've never heard of them.
Cancelled or walked off stage 400 plus times.
Yeah. He's actually cancelled 120 gigs in the last 12 years. Maybe, but he was a stay-at-home George. No-show George used to call him because he had a powerful thirst.
He had a lifelong medically documented love affair with laxatives. Just studying his songs alone, the man was always unsure.
A particular one that always went with him, and it was Mick Fleetwood's Flight Case, and it was inside it was a little lathe.
So apparently, if you don't have it on 10, you turn it down, it stops that hissing.
Turn what down?
The knob. If you don't have your knob
I
on...
was told that if you don't turn it down, it'll whistle.
Oh, I don't know about that. But if you have your knob on 10, it hisses. So if you just turn it down to like an 8, it gets rid of it.
Right, okay.
And that's why it's... right. It's been 10 years since David Bowie died.
Where's that gone? That's gone quick.
That's horse for quick.
But it ain't gone quick.
It has gone quick, yeah.
It has actually gone quick,
It's flown.
Yeah.
I heard it the other day and I thought, I knew it was right because there's that much press about it at the minute. There's this and that and there's so many documentaries coming out and films and new films that's in process of being done, isn't there?
Yeah.
What about him?
Yeah, documentaries and stuff is so hot property, isn't it? Everyone wants to get a bit of action on there.
It's just mad though. 10 years has just absolutely melted by.
Yeah.
There's like these things online where people are saying that, I think it's humorous, but they're anchoring a lot of like the problems of the world today is because Bowie's died.
Yeah,
like
I've heard that.
There's like, we've had COVID, all these wars,
People
all this stuff.
learning,
It's
like people learning to sing.
Easy. No, but I think it's probably true.
It's true.
There's no smoke without fire, I like to say.
So you think Bowie could have sorted, wars out and poverty and...
we just don't know, Wayne.
Yeah,
we don't know.
I do.
It would have been interesting to know what he would have thought about COVID. I think.
Well,
it's a squeaky ship.
Yeah. Yeah, it would just be nice to have him around again. But whether he produced any music or not, but we all have to go at some stage. But
and he went spectacucrially well though, didn't he? With his Swan Song album.
It was sorry,
his Swan Song album. He left with he didn't create an album that was a weak member of his catalogue. He went out with a really strong album.
Yeah, and the way it all came together, the final album and his death a few days later and his age and his birthday, it was like it was all a bit of performance art like the rest of his life had been.
Yeah, it was really good.
What, his death?
Yeah, it was really good. One of the best. One of the best deaths.
Yeah.
But there's been an interview with Tony Visconti, the producer on the Blackstar album.
Yeah.
And
I like Tony Visconti.
Yeah, he's a quirky guy.
Yeah.
They hadn't spoken for years. Well, actually,
he's been dead for 10.
Well, this is when they were doing the album And the Next Day, which came out in 2013.
Yeah.
And he got a call from him and he picked up the phone. It was just like they hadn't had any time apart. They just thought that's what the relationship was like. But he was saying that when they were doing the Blackstar album, they were listening to a lot of a particular artist.
Ooh.
Who
was that?
Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar.
From the old rap game.
Yeah,
the old hip-hop scene.
Yeah.
Side note, hip-hop is 50 this year.
Ooh.
Shut up.
Shut up. Where's that gone?
Where's that gone?
Oh.
Yeah. So Kendrick Lamar. And they were saying...
You wouldn't have thought that, would you?
No. Well, it was inspired specifically by To Pimp a Butterfly by Kendrick Lamar. He loved how Kendrick threw everything into one record: funk, jazz, spoken word, chaos, and politics. Clearly, he's got no interest in genre as Bowie, has he?
Yeah.
And the quote from Tony said, "We wound up with nothing like Kendrick, but we loved his openness. That's what we wanted to do. The goal was to avoid rock and roll."
I think they achieved that. I think it's a great album, mate.
It's a very good album. It's like an art piece, isn't it?
It is.
It's not one you can just put on casually.
No, it's there's so much. You read into lyrics after his death, don't you? You're thinking, oh yeah, that's why I put that in.
Everything changed.
Yeah. I heard a comment from Visconti. I don't know if it's the same interview or not. I know he's done several of this recent time, and he was saying that he hadn't seen him for a while. Can you come down to office? Gets a phone call. Can you come down to office, Tony? I want to have a word with you. So he goes down to office and goes in, and he's walked into the room, and he knew straight away. He says, because he's got no eyebrows and he got a beanie hat on.
Uh-huh.
He says, and I knew straight away what it were. Then he told him.
Yeah.
Chemo.
It's not the first time he's not had eyebrows, though, is it?
No, it's not. He did it when he was 70s.
Yeah,
but
he got
might have
annoyed.
been chemo then.
No. I heard him talk about the studio that they used, and I found that really interesting. So this studio no longer exists because it ran out of money and, COVID and all that sort of stuff. They had to shut down. But it was this like little studio, very unassuming. I think it was primarily used for like jazz artists and stuff like that. Really like shonky. And when they arrived, the people who owned it, they were like an old couple. They didn't know who Bowie was.
Oh, good
Imagine
grief.
that. That must have been quite a refreshing thing for me. Walked into a studio and
They been living under a stone up there.
like they just didn't know who Bowie was.
Yeah.
And they had to get people to sign. The people who were working on the album to sign NDAs.
Yeah.
Non-disclosure agreements. But the fans sort of like got whispers of things, and they'd turn up outside places and they'd see some of the band members and like, oh, you recording a Bowie album? And like, no.
Well, Tony,
No, what makes you think that? And then Tony Visconti's there. And
he put band together, didn't he? About some players that he knew that we would suit his style, and they had to have a band meeting. That's when he told them when they all went into the studio for the first time together. Yeah,
and he only did one take.
Yeah, which leads me to think, it's not. Do you know when they did videos for a couple of 3 songs? He would have been wearing a wig.
Maybe
Because he had no hair.
Yeah, but it depends how what they develop. Like from, I don't know what the process is from recording an album to then doing the video, because
a lot of time.
It is chemo.
Yeah, but it got substantial.
He would have just shaved his head. It would have just gone, surely.
I don't know.
Well, but I just thought it was all interesting, that.
Yeah.
So yeah, 10 years. Yeah, not a big Bowie fan, are you, Wayne?
No.
Nah.
Not a star man.
No, not a star.
No, and nothing will change it.
Or a pie man.
We've tried his best with him, but it's like I always say, you can knock on a deaf man's door forever.
You're always saying that.
What? So I was reading an article the other day, what gives you a list of the biggest anticipated concerts of 2026.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Which I found interesting, because all of them, I've never heard of them.
Oh.
So you've got your usual ones. You've got, Bon Jovi, Ed Sheeran, AC/DC, GNR, and then you've
Guns
got...
N' Roses.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then you've got Anna Grande,
Yeah.
Florence and the Machines, Rosalina, Doja Cat,
Doja Cat.
Hayley Williams, Weekend, Zara Lawson, Alex Warren, and Bad Bunny. Now, you're not telling me that all these people they're going to be...
Bad Bunny's massive.
Yeah, but they're up and coming.
No,
they're all big,
No.
them.
I mean, I've heard that Bad
What it
Bunny...
is, Wayne, is
But, I mean, it's not my...
the age.
Yeah, I think that's what it is, isn't it?
Who's this young
Who are
whippersnapper?
these people?
Cliff Richard. You're a young punk hitting the scene.
I was just thinking, surely to God, they can't be some of the most anticipated concerts.
Yeah, I think Bad Bunny were like biggest act of 23, weren't they? Something like that.
Something like, yeah. It's just a really naughty
Massive.
rabbit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he dressed as one?
No.
No.
Well, I'm not interested then.
No. Yeah.
There's no Roger Rabbit.
I just thought, if that's the biggest anticipated, there can't be a lot of good concerts this year.
There is some anticipation for some.
If you're looking at them, they're very mainstream, them. So it's
pop.
Yeah,
it's all
they
pop
are.
stuff, isn't it?
Well, a lot of
I mean,
people-
I'm presuming it's pop stuff.
Oh, we're expecting. You've got AC/DC, you can't exactly call them pop.
But
And
no.
Guns N' Roses,
But like
they're
I
not
said,
pop.
you've got your the ones that you would put as an anticipated concert. Bon Jovi, AC/DC, GNR,
Guns N'
Ed
Roses.
Sheeran, even like Taylor Swift, Lady Gaga, stuff like that you would expect their, anticipated tours.
I'll tell you the biggest anticipated tour, though.
But all these other people,
What's
Yeah.
that?
The internet thinks Harry Styles is about to move in.
Into what?
into here. What
Well,
here?
They think he's about to do a residency.
Oh, Vegas.
Oh,
Didn't say that.
Sphere.
Didn't say that either. 'Cause
Woodlands
that's-
Club at Rotherham.
That's the one. So rumours are doing the rounds that Harry Styles is lining up a Manchester residency
Oh.
at the Co-op. No, the
What,
Co-op
it's
Live.
just-
Oh, right, okay. Not the Co-op.
Singing up freezer aisle.
It's like meant at supermarket.
But the reason for this is because there's a big gap in the Co-op Live calendar in June. Well, there's no artists in apparently, so they're thinking
Really?
someone's going to do a residency there. There's no gigs list. There's
I
no
think we
explanation.
said this, didn't we?
We
some
said
months
that people
ago,
will be doing more
They
residencies.
do more residencies
Yeah.
than rather actually get on road and touring.
Yeah, which makes sense.
Sense. Well, it's cheaper, isn't it?
Well, for
A
them,
lot cheaper.
fans have noticed that there's been posters that have been popping up around in random places of a crowd, and the words "belong together"
Right.
appearing in random places. So obviously, the logical thing is gap plus silence plus Harry equals residency.
Oh,
No.
Yeah, so
Yeah, you could
obviously
read into that the end of the
music
world as
journalism
well.
works by not press releases but gaps in calendars now.
yeah. Well, we'll wait and see on that one because that you
And he has
can
got a new
read
album
anything
come
into anything if you try hard enough, can't
It
you?
does have a new album called something like Kisses Sometimes and Disco Forever or something. I don't know.
Mm?
Yeah, but,
Yeah.
No.
it's not our thing, but I know people are going to get very excited about it.
Well, some people will get very excited. I know Wayne's one of them.
On
yeah.
the subject of
Getting very excited.
getting very excited, and Manchester and the Co-op Live in Manchester.
Yeah.
Not
Not Tesco's.
Tesco's
Oh,
or Tesco. Can't find my note. The Brit Awards for the first time is moving to Manchester this year. It's after its long period down in London.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, nobody cares about the Brit Awards anymore.
No,
but
No, I would say, is it big in? Is it?
it is shifting away. A lot of artists, a lot of things now are moving up to Manchester, as we're seeing with the
Well,
rumours about.
they did it with sport, didn't they? Everything went to Manchester.
Mm.
That were a few years ago, that.
Do big names still turn up to awards?
Yeah. They like to, like to be seen on TV, but it's just bums on seats, isn't it? And just like,
I stopped watching it years ago.
Yeah, because it's not
it's-
not relevant anymore.
There was a weird thing with the Golden Globes recently where they had like some awards given out to music, like historical music artists, let's say, for no particular reason. It seemed like a legacy award, just for them to show up, I think. But like,
Yeah, it's another excuse to get them into the building, isn't it?
yeah,
So they can get people tuning in and they get sponsorships and all that malarkey.
very weird.
Yeah, it's past its sell-by date for me, all that.
Talking of new albums, Robbie Williams, he's got a new album out.
Oh, is it Britpop or something?
Yeah, something like that, isn't it? But it's rumoured that he will be performing with Take That again on one of their tours. He's not touring with Take That, but he will be showing up
Oh,
and
Watching.
reuniting himself with them. And
you're
it's-
relighting that fire, will
they
it?
will be relighting the fire. And also, apparently, Gary Barlow wrote on his new album.
What
And
did he write down?
He just put good luck.
Arse.
Good luck with that one, joining us. Oh, right.
So apparently,
But they're doing the same, aren't they? There's talk of them, isn't there?
Who?
The old Spicy Girls.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? Just stop.
Well,
How many-
Oasis
how many-
set it up, haven't they?
How many more reunion tours do we need?
They've seen how popular Oasis has been, I think, and they've thought, we'll have some of that. We'll get band back together. It's a bit
Money.
like Blues Brothers, isn't it? We'll get the band back together.
But the thing is, Spice Girls were never Oasis, were they?
Well, no.
They only
to
ran
be
for- they only
fair,
ran for
they
2
weren't.
years.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they smashed everything, didn't they? Smashed all records at the time.
At the time, in the 90s,
Yeah, but all
for
them,
2 years.
all them people.
Some people just can't wait to get on stage, even when they've been past the sell-by date for 20 years.
Yeah.
And yet we've got one here, Mr. Poor old Stephen Morrissey. Poor old Steve, 66 years old, by the way. He had to cancel some gigs just after New Year in California. Apparently, he had a severe allergic reaction to prescribed medication.
Oh.
Oh, right, yeah.
I thought that was quite a novel excuse because he's used quite a few over years. So that was his excuse on this one. He cancelled some of the stuff that he's been doing recently. He cancelled the South American tour. That didn't happen. He cancelled loads of dates in America. They didn't happen. Of the last 12 years, how many gigs has he cancelled?
Well, I can't tell you how many gigs he's cancelled, but I can tell you how many times he's walked off stage.
Go on then.
I've got some Morrissey stuff.
Go on then.
Cancelled or walked off stage 400 plus times.
Yeah. He's actually cancelled 120 gigs in the last 12 years.
So that means
He's walked off stage a lot.
What do you think is Axl Rose?
I don't think Axl's that bad.
No, he's
I
not.
mean, I wish they'd stop because I just wish they'd stop. But he's not as bad.
No, he's not as-
Morrissey's just, it's part of his thing now, old stay-at-home Steve. It's just part of his thing. I'm going to disappoint them all again and they'll all talk about me and they'll all think I'm great.
I've got a little list of things, quirkinesses about Morrissey that you might not know. So he has cancelled or walked off stage 400 plus times. His second cousin to Robbie Keane,
All right.
the footballer, I think, yeah. Travels with his own teapot and tea.
Doesn't surprise me.
Didn't get a driving license until 34.
I'm a little teapot. Anyway, go on.
Questioned by special branch over Margaret on the Guillotine, someone else, I think it's a song.
Okay.
Margaret Thatcher. Sang in a punk band, the Nosebleeds, before Smiths. Can't really see him in a punk band.
No.
God save the Queen.
Well, to be fair, I think I can. Look at his early performances with Smiths when he were like chucking
Yeah.
loopings out.
Yeah, but he ain't got energy for a punk band for a start.
He tried everything to make himself look interesting and it all look, to me personally, all look like, stop it, what are we hearing here and all that malarkey? Stop it. Try it like desperate.
He had a credible death threat in 2005, or 2025, sorry.
Allegedly.
And he paid £40,000 for a James Dean watch. Apparently he's obsessed with James Dean.
Really?
Mm.
£40,000, that's a lot of money for a watch.
And
But people do pay that money, don't
His
they?
new song is called Makeup is a Lie.
Yes.
And all he seems to say in this song is makeup is a lie in different ways. Which, I give him credit for that, but it's still crap.
Yeah. Makeup is a lie. Makeup is a lie.
Makeup is a lie.
Oh, I'm so miserable because makeup is a lie.
No, it's just makeup is a
make
lie.
Is that all it says?
Yeah.
There's a forthcoming album, isn't it? Don't expect to be touring it because he'll let you down.
If he does, he'll walk off.
If he does turn up, he'll not stop long.
Oh,
Stay at home, Steve.
The new
that's
album.
his new name.
Yeah.
Like he says he doesn't even like any music. He doesn't like new music or any music at all, which I find hard to believe. I think he just likes controversy. He likes to do things.
I think he likes it. I think it's part of his thing.
That's his marketing
he creates it. He just likes what we're doing now.
Mm.
He likes us talking about him. He's not the only one that used to stay at home, though. Now, we've all experienced Ozzy and the likes of these people and the Toxic Twins for Aerosmith that got up to all sorts of shenanigans when they used to go out drinking and things like that. But it's not, you never think of it in the world of country and western, do you? Maybe in the new country.
Johnny
western.
Cash, he had a bit of a problem.
Yeah, well, that's true. Yeah, he did.
He was a bit of a wild boy.
But I'm thinking like the old Opry boys that used to come on and you'd see them then, they'd have like a powder blue suit on.
Yeah.
In a western shoulder thing, and they'd all wear up Stetson on. They're all doing no, sorry, but they were just as bad. George Jones was considered by many, now this is the old school country and western, was considered by many to be the finest voice in country and western.
Sweet pipes.
Well, Maybe, but he was a stay-at-home George. No-show George used to call him because he had a powerful thirst. Powerful thirst.
Right, yeah.
And his second wife, they lived on this little homestead in Texas. And she got that fed up with him, just quenching his thirst, shall we say, that she took all keys from vehicles that they owned and locked them away so he couldn't get them, because they lived 9 miles to the nearest town. Then one day, she said, "Where's George? Where's George?" "Oh, he'll be downstairs." Then she gets a phone call. "Hello, this is Sheriff so-and-so from so-and-so. Can you come and collect George, please?" "Where is he?" "Well, he's in the bar." "Okay." So she drives the 9 miles to this town, and sure enough, George is there, but she can't work out how he's got there. And then when she pulls up outside the bar, she realised how he did it. Outside the bar is one of them sit-on lawnmowers. 5 mile an hour down to the nearest town.
I like that.
Nice.
That's the powerful thirst.
The boy must drink.
Oh, yes.
So I have a new segment that I wanted to introduce. I'm going to read some questions. No, not questions. I'm going to read some oddities about an artist, and you've got to try and figure out
The artist.
who he is. So I've got 10. You might not take all 10. All right. I think I'll do.
Don't tell us who you're going to do.
Okay. This person signed letters with red beans. He signed letters with red beans and rice yours because he was obsessed with red beans and rice.
Oh,
Right?
okay.
He was arrested for firing a gun into the air on New Year's Eve as a teenager. The punishment was sent to reform school where he learned the trumpet.
Oh,
Yeah. Had a lifelong medically documented love affair.
medically
So,
documented.
so he had a lifelong medically documented love affair with laxatives.
Oh.
He talks
That's
about
interesting.
this. He talks about his bowel movements in letters.
Oh,
a lot, apparently.
This is
Yeah. So he was addicted to laxatives, essentially.
Right.
He played the trumpet
Played the trumpet.
because he was sent to reform school by firing a gun on New Year's
Yeah.
Eve. And he liked to write his a little signature in beans and rice.
Yeah.
He once missed a gig because he was stuck on a toilet.
Literally.
And he calmly told the band to start without him.
I'll catch you up later.
He
damn.
recorded himself practicing the trumpet in a hotel room because the acoustics were better. He carried a reel-to-reel tape recorder everywhere, secretly taping conversations, parties, arguments, and jokes. Sounds like a real card, this guy,
Yeah, it
doesn't
does, doesn't it? I'm finding him quite fascinating. I ain't got a clue who it is.
He called his trumpet My Little Girl, and he treated it better than people treat their cars, pets, and relationships. This next one might help you. He smiled so much on stage that people assumed it was fake. It wasn't. He genuinely loved playing, and he also knew the smile sold tickets.
Oh,
So he smiles and he plays the trumpet,
yeah.
and he likes to poo.
Yeah. It's obvious then, isn't it? Yeah.
Once described jazz critics as people who never had the joy of a hot meal and a hot melody at the same time.
Yeah.
Despite being seen as harmless and cheerful, he quietly supported the civil rights movement, which quietly is not strong enough, I don't think.
For that period of time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm thinking, because in my head, I've got a person from that period of time.
Who have you got?
Well, I've got two, but I'm going to go with Miles Davis.
No.
Oh, okay.
Who's your other one? I think there's only two. You can
I'm going to go with Miller.
Armstrong and Miller.
What they call him?
Dusty Miller?
No, I forgot his first name.
Miller
now.
Lite.
That's him. No, I forgot his, what was his bloody first name?
I've got I've just my bubble's just bursting. I've lost that second name.
Trumpet player.
Louis Armstrong.
It's Louis Armstrong.
Yeah.
So.
When it was
Glenn. That's what I was thinking.
Glenn
Miller.
Miller.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was addicted to laxatives.
Really? Because you're quite a stocky fellow, weren't he?
I don't know, really.
He was,
No, I don't think
he was blown up on laxatives. Got wind.
Well, there was some interesting facts here. Go back over them again.
So
He used to write his name.
so he signed
Rice and
letters
beans.
with red beans and ricely yours. So he didn't sign his name with rice and beans. Red beans and ricely yours because he was obsessed with rice and beans.
Okay.
Which is weird. New Year's Eve, he fired a gun.
Got arrested for it.
Yeah, and got sent to reform school where he learnt the trumpet. Basically, the takeaways are he used to secretly record everyone,
Yeah.
and he loved laxatives.
Start without me. Oh.
Would you like another one?
Yes, please.
Right. Okay. So this person. So I'm trying not to trip over my words because the names in the thing.
Okay.
And this one is. Oh, you're going to get this one because of this fact. So I'm going to read it as a person. Marvin Gaye. All right. Marvin Gaye was so nervous about releasing What's Going On. See, as soon as I would have said What's Going On, he refused to record anything until Motown agreed to put it out. So this is a bit of character. He was terrified of performing live later in his career and sometimes hid behind the speakers while singing.
Oh, there's one or two done that, though.
Yeah. Marvin once said he sang love songs because he was deeply uncomfortable with intimacy. He was also really hyperfixated that people thought he was gay, and I think he might be.
Because of his name?
He ran from U.S. tax
It means
authorities.
happy.
Yes. He ran from the U.S. tax authorities so hard, he moved to Belgium and lived off cycling, boxing, and making demos in his pants. Marvin Gaye believed people were trying to kill him and sometimes wore a bulletproof vest on stage. Little did he know it was his dad. Despite being Motown royalty, he hated being told what to do and deliberately sabotaged sessions by turning up late, leaving early, or not turning up at all. He once recorded vocals lying on his back in the studio because he said it made him feel more vulnerable. Marvin had a habit of changing lyrics mid-song to confuse the producers.
The more I'm hearing about Marvin Gaye, it sounds like a bloke with issues.
Yeah, so basically it goes on like that. He's a bit of an anxious, strange guy. But did you know, this is a little side note, that Marvin Gaye was really confused and he didn't know much about anything?
How do you mean?
Well, I'll go on to say it. Because just studying his songs alone, the man was always unsure.
Yeah?
What's going on?
Oh, right. Yeah.
What's happening, brother?
Oof.
Where are we going? How deep is the ocean? How high is the moon?
You ain't got a clue, this lad, has he?
What's the matter with you, baby? When did you stop loving me? What good am I without you? What kind of fool am I?
Bit of a fool.
Why did I choose you?
You ain't got a clue what's going on, has he?
That man's lost.
Yeah, yes, completely. I like that. You would not have thought that. I'd never know that about him. Well, I didn't know that about
Louis Armstrong.
Either.
Yeah.
Good section there.
Yeah.
Good section.
Yeah, what would I
Good
call this new
section.
section?
Good section.
The big reveal.
The big reveal. Oof.
Have it.
Did you know that back in the height of the Mick Fleetwood and John McVie, when they were at the highest and they were, raking it in, money were being brought to them by the barrel load.
They were making it rain.
Yeah. They used to travel to the concerts in a 52-seater bus. Just them two.
What, no driver?
Probably just a driver. But none of the band. Nobody else. No helpers and entourage that went with it. Just them two on a 52-seater bus. And they were, when they went round the world on these concerts, or went round America, wherever they went, and they had fleets of wagons taking all these flight cases with all the instruments in and all equipment that travels along with these bands. There was one particular one that always went with them, and it was Mick Fleetwood's flight case, and it was inside it was a little lathe.
What?
He used to make his own drumsticks.
Mind you are probably going to be on the road for a long time.
You can buy them in bulk and just put them in a box and thank you very much. How many sticks is he hoping to break? He used to make his own drumsticks.
I quite like that.
On a little wooden lathe.
That's quite cool in a way.
I suppose it is.
You'd like one, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
No, not a lathe, but one is whittled himself, you know.
One is yeah, you would. Yeah, but it's just a bit extreme, isn't it? That?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, now.
So when he's finished the gig, it's party time, a bit of this, bit of that. Thank you very much. Oh, I've got to make some sticks for tomorrow. You know, it's...
No.
I bet he got a roadie to do it.
Yeah.
You were too busy. Yeah.
Sniffing.
Yeah, he had a lot of cold.
Yeah. You can't say that, though. He's a nice fella.
He's a nice fella. You can't say
No,
that.
yeah. No.
Very tall, nice fella.
Yeah, he is tall. Yeah, doesn't he live on like a weird island?
I don't know, did he?
It does.
He does.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, like Cuba, something like
He don't live on Cuba.
that. No, that's not.
He lives on Cuba.
He lives on like some sort of tropical island.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Tropical island or weird island.
Well, it's weird.
It's a
and
weird
I'm not
tropical-
saying it's Epstein's
It's
island.
a weird
but-
tropical island.
He'll have a little island like Branson's got.
Yeah.
Yeah, Richard Branson.
No, Branson Pickle.
Boom, boom.
Bye.
And on that note,
Goodbye.